It's always nice to meet new people, but it's even nicer when they remind you of someone you already know. This is me. I work at the Central City Police Department in the Homicide Division. But being a good detective isn't just about street smarts and a good BS meter. It's also about knowing the city and all its little nooks and crannies. I've been with the department for 2 years, and during that time, I solved over 100 cases. But there are no security cameras here. And when we checked the license plate, it turned out to be stolen. Look, if you got nothing to hide, you wouldn't be so eager to get rid of those surveillance tapes. We'll find her, you'll see. All I need is a little more time, long enough to know that she's up to no good. She's involved in something called the butterfly murders. What? How? You knew about the butterfly murders? Yeah, of course I did. I'm on the force. What do you think I do all day? Watch reruns of Dragnet. So where did our victim go after leaving this building? She visited that ATM twice a week, always on Tuesday and Friday. And if I can get her to crack, I might just be able to solve both of these cases. A total of 8 women were found dead, all strangled with the same type of ligature. Strangulation is often referred to as the perfect murder because it leaves no physical trace. The killer, in this case, was never caught. They just stopped killing women for a while. Then they started again. Only this time, the victims were different. Same MO, different victims. So why did she break her own routine? I don't know. Maybe she was trying to avoid someone or something. Whatever it was, she wasn't thinking clearly. That much is obvious. Well, according to my sources, she was headed to an ATM on the corner of Elm and 12th. Yeah, right. Like I'm some kind of common criminal. I've got connections everywhere. My friend, even places you wouldn't think to look. So now we're back at square one. But I have a feeling that if we just follow the right paper trail, we'll find our perp. I pride myself on my intuition and ability to read people. I don't know what it is, but something tells me that you're hiding something. You wouldn't happen to be a suspect in one of the cases I'm working on now, would you? Just thought so. These days, everyone thinks they can be a detective just because they've seen a few episodes of Columbo or Law and Order. Take this case. For example, the victim was last seen getting into a black SUV in front of this very building. What do you mean by paper trail? Are you suggesting that we check public records? That's not gonna lead us to anything. The thing about being a good detective is that you don't just rely on your gut. You back up your hunches with facts. I've been following her for weeks now. Look, I'm not gonna waste your time with the details, but I know this city like the back of my hand. There's nowhere for her to run. So how long have you been following this woman? The butterfly murders were a series of unsolved killings that happened in the 90s. You see, I've been tracking this woman because I have a feeling that she knows more than she's letting on. That's all for today, folks. See you next time. Good morning, everyone. It's me. You know, I was thinking last night how lucky I am to have such a wonderful family. Some people can't have children. Some people's children grow up and move away. And some people simply don't want to have anything to do with their children. Tall, white skin, dark hair, dark eyes, mid-40s, dressed like a bum, unshaven, and he has a tattoo of a snake on his arm. Snake, tattoo, bum, dark hair, eyes, mid-40s, and he smells of stale urine and cheap cologne. Perfect. That must be him. So he was in Pattaya last week, and he knew Stephanie was there, too. But why did he come to see her? I bet he did something terrible. He most likely assaulted her and stole all her money. Then he went back to France, thinking he'd gotten away with it. Wrong. He's not going anywhere. Not while I'm on the job. I heard about one guy who hadn't seen his daughter for years. Not since she was 3 years old. He was a cruel man. He beat his wife, and he beat his daughter. So one day, his wife took their daughter and left him. The man's name was Paul. Well, not that Paul anymore. He's wanted for questioning in connection with a theft and an assault. The girl he had with his ex-wife has disappeared. Her name is Stephanie. Stephanie Sabrai. Last anyone knew, she was living in Pattaya. But now, no one can find her. Not even her own father. What a sick irony. No one can find Stephanie except me. My wife and I have 4 beautiful children. Can you imagine? 4 children is quite a lot. And they all need our love and attention. But every parent knows that it's more than worth it because children bring so much joy into your life. They make you laugh. They make you smile. And when they grow up, they make you proud. I mean, just look at my youngest, Isabella. She's just so cute, and she'll be starting school soon. Yes, she's all grown up. Time really flies. It seems like just yesterday she was born, and now she's going to school. I remember I was there in the delivery room holding my first child. My wife and I couldn't believe it. We were so happy. And then we had our second child, then our third, and then our fourth. And each time it was the same feeling, the same happiness. Children are a blessing. Now, not all people are as lucky as I am to have a big, happy family. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think I can help you. Okay, listen. When and where did you last see your daughter? Last week here in Pattaya. Did you report her missing? Well, actually, I just got back from Paris. When I returned, I discovered that she'd vanished. I looked everywhere for her. I asked her friends. I went to her favorite places, but I couldn't find her anywhere. Have you contacted her friends or her colleagues? I have no idea what her friends or colleagues look like. Honestly, I haven't thought about Stephanie for years. I mean, it's not like we were close. I don't have a good relationship with any of them. Oh, what are you talking about? Come on. How could you not have a good relationship with your own daughter? Listen, this isn't working out. Why would you send me here if you didn't intend to cooperate? I came here to help you, but you uneven tell me what kind of car Stephanie likes to drive, or what she looks like. Do you really think that I don't care about my daughter? Of course, I care. I'm worried, sick. But the thing is, I haven't exactly been a good father in the past. I mean, I was always too busy with my work. Being a famous fashion designer takes a lot of dedication. You know, sometimes I think it would have been better for Stephanie if her mother and I had never met. It's possible that if her mother hadn't taken her away from me, she wouldn't have become a thief like me. A thief? Are you calling me a thief? Look, I've had enough of this. If you're not going to help me find my daughter, then get out of my house right now. What kind of a father are you? What kind of a person are you? You can call me names, but you won't find Stephanie without me. Fine. Get out. Okay. Let's think. See you later. Bye.